Melbourne, we know what's going on. There's got an AFL-appointed CEO. I reckon they've got an AFL-appointed, or certainly very much heavily endorsed.
Well, that's a controversial statement.
No, it's not, Gary.
He's giving me a Gary.
Oh, you got a Gary.
He gave me.
You did get a Gary.
20 past 12.
No, but don't try and make it out as though it's controversial. It's just a statement of fact.
Okay,
they didn't want Alan Stockdale. They didn't want Jeff Kennett, but they're happy to endorse...
No, all I'm doing for our audience is making it clear. So you're telling me that the AFL appointed the president?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Yes.
get Andrew Demetriou on the phone. I want to talk to him. I want to ring him and ask him.
Gary,
I'm going to say Damien Barrett said...
They've got Andrew Dillon sitting in on an advisory recommendation
what our job
group.
is, look, unlike some, we are the conduit to the people. Right? So they need to know that it is the AFL that appointed the president.
Well, normally it's the members appoint the board and the board appoint the president.
You're quite right. That is normally how it works.
Okay.
But it has not been done on this
Well,
occasion.
what do the Melbourne members think about this
we
statement?
put that question to Andrew and he said, no, that's not right. But anyway, I believe you before him.
Don't always make this about Andrew Demetriou lying when I say this, because I said the same thing about Peter Jackson.
Well, don't say he's not.
100%.
You did say that.
100% he was appointed by the AFL. Okay. Forget what they say about it. 100%. And as Glenn Bartlett
All right,
is.
so they're not lying.
So, they're not lying, but you're the one bringing this up.
No.
Well, let's get back to Paul Roos.
Righto.
All right.
Yep.
Paul Roos is not going to coach Brisbane Lions as far as I can read the situation. I believe also that Adam Simpson was asked to present himself. Now, I don't think that has happened just yet because and Spud, you explained this to me now and our listeners as to how that can't be done under this new AFL coaches association structure.
Look, it's a thing about respect, and there's no issue for Melbourne or Brisbane to interview any coach whatsoever at the moment. The two things that clubs want to take out of those coaches' hands are this. They're to coach the team, whether they're assistant, till the end of their that team playing. For example, Mark Neild, 2 years ago, was coaching at Collingwood. They announced him grand final week. That's the other point. Do not make an announcement. Grand final week is sacrosanct.
If you're in the grand final.
Yeah,
For
that, no. Do not announce it. Do
clubs.
not announce it grand final week. That week is for the two competing clubs. So make it before the prelim final or after grand final week.
So no coaching announcements, full stop.
Well, I would have thought if they can possibly do that, because it's grand final week, Warrior.
So what?
The other one
But if Adam Simpson's team is not playing in the grand final...
that's okay. That's okay. But it's still, to me, a bad thing, grand final week.
If Mick Malthouse was going to be in the grand final this year and the same thing happened, he wouldn't be listening to your little clauses under your coach
Mick
association.
won't have any say. It'll be Greg Swan.
Out of the coaching association then.
I do know who Mick Malthouse would have on his coaching staff on grand final day if he wanted to, go right to the end degree.
So
on
you're
it.
saying,
maybe
you're saying Mick would bypass Spud?
100%.
Hey, Warrior,
100%.
maybe Mick was looking around at three-quarter time grand final day and looking for Mark Neild, and he wasn't there.
Hello.
Cop that purple.
Hello. Hey, look at the body language. Spud's got a little
I
lean
think he's
forward.
landed one there on the chin.
Brendan Sanderson, for example.
Oh, and now right
Geelong wanted
Brenton.
Sando
He's got a
wanted
forward hand open.
Geelong wanted Sando to coach out for the most important day of their year.
Yes.
Did he?
He goes over to Adelaide
Did he?
and gets convinced by Adelaide to stay there.
Yes.
Wakes up grand final morning and thought,
Look at Spud.
I should be a
he's
part
on
of this.
top of his game.
We're taking
This is a sharp
We're
Spud.
taking the decision away from the coaches
Yes.
and the assistants. There's no issue for getting interviewed.
So you're saying to me that your association
No.
will pull rank on
Yes,
the coach of the
yes.
grand final team?
Yes.
We're not pulling rank.
Oh, so
the
hang on.
CEOs and the football managers have all agreed.
They've signed off
at a,
on it, Warrior.
At a CEO's
Gary,
meeting
please.
2 weeks ago.
You're not listening to the CEO of the Coaches
It's not worth the
Association.
paper it's written on if they really want to take it to
They-
the nth degree.
So you
Either
just
you-
want people to flippantly
Yeah,
just break
either you're in
contracts.
or you're out, Warrior. You can't make it up on the run.
Spud, it carries no weight, mate. You need to get your head around
Okay,
that.
well, let's see
he
what
made
happens.
it. He made
do you
it.
think, Do you think Port Adelaide, how did they go last year?
Well, where's this
They
going?
they appointed their coaches. They said, right, we'll have you, but you can coach out at the end of the game. Hinkley was easy. He wasn't in the finals.
Well,
Normally, the assistant coaches are still heavily involved in finals,
Oh, I
whilst
saw-
coaches down the bottom of the ladder are looking for a coach. You can still do that.
I saw
But
Spud
don't-
lean in. I saw Purple try and lean in.
Yep.
So it was a lean in.
And then he tried to mate him.
he did.
Warrior,
It all
what you
sudden-
don't understand at the
Don't
moment,
overrate your own importance. in
I
this.
am at...
Oh, no.
I'm riding a crest of a
no.
wave at the moment, and I'll tell you, you will not bring me down. If I'm on the wave and you're paddling around, get out of me road, Warrior, I'll go straight over the top of you. Get your floaties and rack off.